Will banks ever start losing credit? Home loans are way harder to get and lending seems fully dried up. Now, I don't know where you're getting this, Conrad. Do you see a point where lending hydrant is going to keep tightening? No, I don't know. I'm seeing the opposite. You've got to look at the data, and I'm sure for some people it might be harder to get loans, but if you look at the average down payment on a home right now, it's just as low as it was in 2005. So people said, you know, back before the GFC that anyone could get a loan, no money down, and it's crazy lending standards. Yeah, but now it's the same thing. You don't have to put any money down now either. And when I say the average is about the same, it's only about 5%. The average down payment right now today is only about 5%. So the days of 20% down, and those days are gone. And if you look at the average down payment, you'll notice that 20% was pretty much all the way through the end of the 1990s. And when that went away, magically we started having housing bubbles. Wow. Shocker, right? When the banks were able to take those loans and offload them to Fannie and Freddie in 2 seconds, not saying that we've had mortgage-backed securities, I believe, since the 1980s, maybe the 1970s. I know Gunlock was dealing with mortgage-backed securities in the 80s. I was listening to an interview with him talking about that. But my point is that the lending standards were still pretty good as far as the down payment up into the late 90s. And that's when that all went out the window. So maybe you're having a tough time, but as far as from the down payment standpoint, I don't see lending standards being tight at all. And also too, if the Fed's buying all these mortgage-backed securities, that's what one of the reasons why the spread's going to go so low is because the Fannie and Freddie just offload them to the Fed. They've got an instant buyer there, and if the Fed's buying all of them, then the spread's going to go lower, and they're going to give them to more and more people because they don't have any risk.